Hello, everybody. My name is Beatrice Gonzalez, and I am a spiritual investigator here to report the latest news of what the FBI knows. So let's get down to business. So, the FBI uh, has evidence that this military family, which is Kenza Rux, her husband Nathan, her son, her children, her entire family, had placed multiple attempts out on my life. See, they never thought that this military family, who thought that they were untouchable, that the FBI, DEA, and higher intelligence wasn't going to discover all of their criminal, illegal activities with community members. But see, since they're under heavy surveillance and the government is coming down, cracking down on corruption, they now know that this military family, who they were connected to a corrupt judge and a military official, a MP, uh, military police, they plotted to have me killed. They did it. They did it because they wanted to hide all of the fraud, all of the corruption that was done in court with everybody, everyone, all together. And in my last video, I had explained that a police officer, a military police, and a judge left their jobs. They got new jobs now, of course, because they know what is about to take place. They know that the corruption, their illegal activity in court, working with community members, military families like Kenza Rux and her husband, targeting innocent families through illegal surveillance, is how they have been generating and creating this blood money, everybody together to commit fraud in court. So this is child trafficking, child exploitation, schemes with inheritance. See, they were pros at doing this, committing this type of crime. Uh, and they always thought that they were going to get away with it. They now know that they're under federal investigation because they're all being watched. And they know exactly what they did to me. So, higher intelligence has gathered uh, a lot of evidence how this family was working very hard to try and get rid of me uh, through its criminal network, the police department. They know about the hacking that they were doing with the police department, the military database. They were trying to hide information, trying to get rid of information, but it was too late because they were already under investigation and they were able to see exactly everything that they were trying to hide. They know about the lies, how they had created it. They know how they put it all together, how they get others to lie. Because, see, this is how they all do it. They work together. Everybody gets a slice of the pie from the payout, and they have access to the accounts which they steal your identity, utilize it for an account with money, the inheritance, the trust fund. They have many methods how they do this, and they have access to that account. Mind you, all of this is done behind your back. So KINZHA Rux and this military official, military police, were draining the account, taking all the money from the account. So they know about them stealing this money from me. They utilize my identity, and they've been stealing. The the FBI, DEA also knows that they had an emergency meeting because KINZHA Rux wants to, and her family members wants revenge against me for speaking the truth. They want to silence me. But how can you silence somebody when you're already under a magnifying glass and I'm delivering the information to you about what you did behind my back because you're under a federal investigation? So they know that these people have been working very hard to try and get rid of me, working with her criminal network and the police department. But because so many police officers have left, because they know that their fraud has been discovered, so their payouts, they took their money and left. So now the FBI, DEA has evidence that this nut job, this military official who has been using military surveillance, military technology, has been, who was taught and learned how to use techniques to hack into devices, has been holding back, holding my messages back from my device, from my mobile device, because higher intelligence is there, but he doesn't want higher intelligence, and pushed back messages that he didn't want me to receive. See, FBI, DEA knows that this man has PTSD, that disorder that people who serve in the military come back with. They also know that he suffers from schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, and was going to therapy. See, this man is under a federal investigation because he's connected to a death that he targeted and he murdered. And this man is going crazy because he knows that big law is onto him. See, this man, with all of his military training and skills, wants to come to Longmont, Colorado to do recon work on me. But it ain't going to work because they're watching you. They know exactly everything that you've been doing, how you want to get rid of me because of the fraud, and how you've been stealing from that account that my identity is connected to, because you and KINZHA Rux have been stealing money from there. So see, these individuals are going to do hard time. See, because since they're under surveillance and they know how desperate they want to get rid of me, they've been working with their criminal network trying to get others to stalk me, because they want to hide the corruption, the fraud, the theft, the sex trafficking, the child exploitation, the hacking, and how they use the military intelligence, military technology, military surveillance, how they target the individuals using the military to take people out so that they can cash out on life insurance policies, inheritance, trust funds, wills. So, see, now that their whole entire criminal organization has been exposed, now they know that big law is coming down on them. So, they tried to get rid of me. But big law is watching everybody and knows everybody who is a part of hiding the corruption. So, see, now people have left. So, when people leave, they already start to spill the beans because they you know how it goes. You want to be the first to get the better deal. And really, that's what it all boils down to. People are already cutting deals because they're not going to go down. They're not going to go down. So they basically are they're jumping ship. That's what that is, because this was all done behind my back. And since this child trafficking ring, because this is what they were doing. They were removing children from homes. And they know that that military official is a pedophile. They know that he's twisted, that he has a mental illness. So, see, all of these individuals who target families, they have very dark, sinister mentalities because they think that they're always going to get away doing these type of things, taking advantage of innocent families, and that attacking the innocent because they believe that they're all together, that they can do that. No, you can't. See, God is just. Aravat and the mighty aliens, Commander Ashtar and Galactic Federation, is bringing this child trafficking ring down because these people, KINZHA Rocks, this is a woman who is a grandmother. She has children. She has grandchildren. They don't care. They don't care who they sacrifice to get money. So a lot of people are going to be doing 25 to life because those are heavy charges that they're all going to be charged with. See, they don't know when the other shoe is about to drop, but it's coming because I have predicted this. They didn't believe me. And I told everybody. I saw paddy wagons and people being arrested and going to prison. So let me give you the rest. So the military family has been utilizing military surveillance, military technology. This was all like learned techniques, how to hack into devices to change information. So this is how they pulled it in court. They had utilized text messages, emails to stage fraudulent accusations to paint me in a certain way because they said I was a prostitute. So they had to use their family members to make it seem like as if there was conversations, photographs that they had altered, and they had videos that they had used in court to paint a certain picture, conversations that they all fabricated and made up themselves. So, see, everything can be traced back to the original person who created it. And because they know that they were using techniques that they had learned of hacking, all of that will be able to be seen. So this is why they have been in a state of desperation to try and get rid of me, because they know that once this all comes out and the information is reviewed, people are going to be able to see the experts. They're going to be able to see the engineers. They're going to be able to see the IP addresses, the digital footprint, the residue. They're going to see how it was created, where it came from which device, everything. And all of that is proof, evidence how they did what they did, how they implanted evidence on my devices to paint a false picture about me. So this was like a very sophisticated, way to set somebody up, to paint a false picture about the person who they had utilized for fraud in court. They had to stage everything. All of the evidence that they had used had was created by them in order to paint a picture that I was a drug addict, a prostitute, I had sex addictions, all of these things that they had said about me was the picture that they had painted together, creating the evidence. They have to create it in order to present it in court, so that it will make me look like as if I'm a dysfunctional person, I have mental health issues. And of course, because the judge, the lawyer, the district attorney, they're all in it together, they already know that all of it is implanted, it's fraudulent evidence. But because they're all doing this together, they know that the person who they're utilizing, the identity that they stole to utilize in court on a one sided court case, they know how to do it so that they can get the job done, so that it goes in a certain way in court, so that the story will fit. So, of course, this was an illegal court proceedings that they were doing, because the FBI and the DEA knows that I wasn't there, and that's illegal. You can't do that. So, see, when you create evidence like that, staged evidence, and you're working with detectives, district attorneys, lawyers, judges, police officers, corrupt community, military family, everybody's all in it. They're all in it because they know how to play the game, how to stage this mock script court case. And they know how much money is involved, because this this money is a lot of money for them. It's money on the side that they get by sacrificing the person that they target. And they remove the child with fraudulent evidence that they all created together in order to traffic the child. And this is why this is such a big major investigation, because this is child trafficking. This is child exploitation. This is the most evil, disgusting crime that you could commit to an innocent family. But this is such a major investigation that they've been doing this to many other families. And the United States, the United States know that this is not only happening in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They know that these mock script court cases, illegal court proceedings, is not only happening in Harrisburg, this is happening within the 50 states. So, see, this is why this has been a very tedious investigation, because there's a lot of players involved who got their hands all involved. This is corrupt. This is corruption. This is criminal, corrupt government officials, law enforcement, judges. This is many people. And see, this is why a judge has left, police officers, military police have all got new jobs because, see, now they are going down because as I deliver all of the information, that just goes to show you how much proof they got of your illegal criminal activities. And you're going to do hard time because those charges are not light. We're talking about 25 to life. This is major, but this is going to hit the media, and the world is going to be shocked because my case reveals everything, that all of this was committed with a military family who had targeted me and my family members. And they all did this together, working with the justice system. And this military man and all of y'all connected to murder. And they know that because they're watching this man. He has schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and this man was thinking about coming out to Longmont, Colorado to do recon work on me. Good luck. Because the government is watching you and knows why you want to get rid of me. So this is wild. You utilizing military surveillance, military technology. This is what they use to target families. So this is yeah. So this is why everything that they have done to innocent families, their karma has caught up to them because they were cocky, they were cocky, they were confident, they felt secured in doing all of this evil, this evilness. Uh, they're dark, very dark inside, black hearts, very dark mind, uh, doing this against people. And everything that they got was through fraud. So karma starts to catch up with the individual. And when you don't go to prison and do the time, uh, it starts to catch up. It starts to fall back on your family. And that's what happens. So um, this is major. This is why this whole entire organization has collapsed. It has collapsed because now they know how this pedophile ring, this tribe of pedophiles have been removing children, working with the justice system, making fraudulent accusations. They utilize my brother. So he's going to be going to prison too, because they know that all of this was staged. It was done to traffic my daughter, away to a pedophile. They know what's going on. They're watching her, but they're watching all of these people here too. So get ready, because Big Law, the ABC boys, when they come in, they coming. They're going to roll in them tanks, and they're coming in with their soldiers. So see, you thought that You were secured because you're a part of the military? Think again. They know who you are. The government, the military knows everything. This is why a major raid is coming. So I'm going to in this video, and I want to thank all those who jumped ship. We know who you are. Thank you very much for your valuable information. Thank you. Thank you first and uh, first of all for separating yourself from this criminal family. Thank you for opening your eyes and doing something positive for the American people and for making that conscious decision to do the right thing. Thank you for saving the many lives that these people will no longer be able to hurt again. By putting these people behind bars, what you've done by giving the information to the authorities, you have helped many, many of us who these individuals were targeting because they do it through illegal surveillance cameras. So, thank you so much. Uh, the aliens are protecting you. Believe me, they shield you and they guide you. For those who jump ship, you're protected because of your heart and your change of mind. Thank you so much for all that you do for all of us in this beautiful country. I want to thank all of the upright FBI agents, DEA, CIA, ICE, Homeland Security, law enforcement, the Army, the military, for all your support and everything that you do to protect this beautiful country. Thank you. Your hard work and everything that you do for all of us to keep us safe in this country, to protect our children, our families. You are always appreciated by me. Thank you so much. I'm going to say a little prayer. Blessed Heavenly Father, Aravat, the great I am, Mars Sector 6, Master Aetherius, Galactic Federation of Light, thank you for protecting us from your spacecraft, for shielding us from those that have targeted the innocent families. Thank you for all the protection that you give from that spacecraft to all of the upright officials that are working around the clock to keep this beautiful country, the United States, safe and secured. Thank you. Thank you for your love and your light and your shield. So be it. And so it is. And if you pray to Galactic Federation of Light, you will see a lot of the signs around you, your soul tribe family, who is connected to the aliens, how they protect you within their love. They shield you and protect you. So, thank you, everybody, for watching me tonight. And have a wonderful night. God bless you, your families. God bless America. And God bless our president, Mr. Trump, and his beautiful family. Take care, everybody. Bye.